So Scott, we get started at BiggerPockets. A lot of our listeners have probably found the site and call it the last 2 to 3 years, right? It's almost taken for granted. You can just go, you Google any question, you go on there and, BiggerPockets ends up being the answer. Like, oh, what is this? You find the forum and you start getting involved. But talk to us about those early days. What was it like in, call it the 2014 to up until 2020? Did you have the vision early on of it was going to get this big and the books and the podcasts and all those things that came around? Like, talk to us just like if you could give the honest assessment of where you guys were at the time.
Yeah. So at the time, it was really a startup, right? We had a couple of revenue line items that were brand new. We made our money from ads. We had one book, the two books, I guess, the Flipping Houses and Estimated Rehab books by Jay Scott. We had and a brand new subscription product, the Pro membership. We also subsisted off of donations to a small degree, where some customers would actually donate to BiggerPockets, the for-profit business, because they were getting value. So it was kind of an all hands on deck. Everybody's figuring things out. I really embraced this line of self-education around the concept of growth hacking, which is finding creative ways to reach new audiences, deliver new products, experiment rapidly, do a lot of conversion testing, those types of things. And of course, we're all trying to think through what the latest challenges for real estate investors are and come out with content that would help address those things or make people think or get them to talk about certain items with in real estate. As far as, did you ever think it was going to get this big? There was no doubt in my mind at any point that BiggerPockets had something special going on and was going to grow steadily for a long period of time. When I joined, I don't know how Josh felt or Brandon or some of the other folks, but to me it was obvious because I was so far down drinking the Kool-Aid by the time I joined, and could so my whole approach to my career, my personal finances, my wealth had been shaped by what I'd heard on the podcasts and read in the blogs and the other content produced by the company. So to me, it's I think a lot of folks probably go through something similar where it's like, capitalism, that's actually accessible to me, is really kind of what we're providing to a certain extent. And immersion down that rabbit hole, the ability to immerse yourself, is something that I think a lot of people enjoy about BiggerPockets. So there was no doubt that millions more people would go down that rabbit hole to some extent, and that uniquely among many providers, we provided a platform that wasn't about one individual's voice. It was about the collective wisdom of experts in the crowd.